Hi girlies, welcome back to my channel. It is Shanae Porter, and today we are going to be doing a little get ready with me. I'm about to go meet Jade. It is currently around 2 p.m. Yeah, it is almost 3 p.m. and Jade is coming here. We have some stuff to do, some important things, and I'm about to get ready to meet her. I've already done my hair. It's marinating, getting ready. But before I get into this video, I just wanted to say I've my first video back from my hiatus has been posted, and in posting that on the 1st of July, I've decided to start a Summer Days Diaries series where I will post every single day of July. Now, as somebody who struggles with consistency, this is going to be an ultimate test for me, and I'm just hoping and praying that I actually get through to it and do it, because this has been something that I've always been wanting to do but never have the time. But currently, my current role is about to end. I'm currently looking for another role for my job, something more full-time, something more in person, so I can get out of this house. So in the meantime, while I'm doing that, I just figured that I would be out here recording and posting content and trying to be consistent in doing that. So welcome to the Summer Days Diaries, where I'll be posting a video every single day. It's not just going to be a vlog or get ready with me. It'll be different kinds of videos. I have some really exciting things coming up, so I'm excited to share that journey with you guys. And yes, so I'm about to go get ready, and I'm not doing any makeup or anything. I've already done my hair. About to just pick out like a really chill outfit. But while I am here doing my skincare, I just wanted to have a little chat with you guys, because it has been a lot going on in these past few days, especially on the internet with the affairs of the world, and it is just too much sometimes. And I really think that in times like these, it is important to remember not just who we are as people, but what we believe in. Remember our integrity and our morals, and just pray for the betterment of humanity, honestly, because there's nothing else you can honestly do. If you are not a believer, I don't know what else to tell you, because that's what I do. When I'm in distress, when I'm in trouble, I pray and I beg God, because I don't know any other way to combat that. Very recently, because today is Tuesday, Love Island has become a whole phenomenon all over the internet. And as somebody who's been a Love Island watcher since day one, who has been a Justine fan since before Serena, Janae, Alondria, and Shelly took the internet by storm, like, it is just a lot going on. While I love that Love Island has become more mainstream and more people are watching it, I also hate that, because people are coming in with opinions about different things, and they're comparing this season to the previous season, when that isn't right, because every season is different. Every season has its own advantages and disadvantages, likes and dislikes, and it is just not fair to compare the entire season of Love Island season 6 to just what you've only seen so far to season 7, and comparing the girls, trying to find a new version of PPG. Like, one thing about us as human beings, the most beautiful thing about us as human beings, is that we are our own people, or at least we're supposed to be our own people. We're not supposed to be like anybody else. You're not supposed to be able to replicate me. I'm not supposed to be able to replicate you. So I don't understand why everybody's trying to remake these new islanders into the old ones, comparison. If you guys can hear that, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know why they're always around here doing outside work. And I've seen recently that the internet has taken to turning against Shelly and Alondria, and my stance is black women forever. I will always stand up for the black women, and I will especially stand up for the black women when they have not done as bad, or they haven't even really done anything that horrible to warrant the hate, the rampant hate that they are facing. And it is my belief that America especially just hates black women. They hated to see these two dark-skinned black women winning, and they took the first chance of them even slipping up, making a mistake, or doing something that they don't like to switch up on them. Like people saying, oh, Alondria is weak and she needs to stand up, and they're going to leave her behind because she's not standing up. I just don't understand what is going on in these people's heads, because have none of you ever been in a relationship, ever liked somebody, ever fell for somebody? Did it take you that 1 minute a minute after them breaking your heart, a day, a week, a month after them breaking your heart, for you to stand up and suddenly become a machine without emotions? Is she not supposed to be allowed to express her emotion? Is she not supposed to be allowed to be weak in the knees for a second? Like, she is not a machine. She is supposed to be allowed to feel emotions. I don't understand how space was made for her to crash out, act like a degenerate, act so rude to people who don't even deserve it, especially the bombshell girls. I don't understand how so much space was made for her, and she is now having a redemption arc. And Alondria, who hasn't even done not even a half or a quarter of what Huda has done, no space is being made for her to feel the emotions of anger, feel hung up on him still, to still have feelings for him. There's no space being made for her to feel anything, or to be vulnerable in any kind of way. Like, that is just ridiculous to me, and it proves that black women are hated, like, in any capacity. Like, they cannot do anything. I believe that people are turning against these two women because if they are not the perfect victims, then they do not deserve victimhood. How is that? Because now people are acting like Huda is a victim. I don't see her as being a victim. I'm sorry. Yes, I know she has her issues and things that she needs to be working on and stuff like that, but she's an adult woman who has a child. That in itself should prove that you should be taking more steps than the average person to work on yourself, because you are a mother. You're not just a human being responsible for yourself. You're responsible for a whole other person. So, like, I just have so much to say, and I feel like the best way for me to articulate this is to actually write it down, like sit down and write down everything that I'm feeling, and not just feelings, but facts. Because one thing about it, you have to come with the facts. Don't just come with your delusions. Present my feelings, present the facts, present empathy and compassion as a woman, as a black woman, and lay it down all on the table. And I believe that I am going to write something about this, but at the end, because I want to go through the whole season. I'm not just going to be making preconceived notions and all of these judgments and stuff, because at the end of the day, these are people who are putting their emotions, their lives on the line for your entertainment. And the fact that you are treating some of these people in this kind of way without regard for their humanity, without regard for their emotions, is ridiculous. The same thing with Shelly. How is she not allowed to be mad at Huda for Huda not upholding herself to the same expectation that she put on these other girls? From day one, Huda has been talking about sisterhood, 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 sisterhood. But now it's time for her to show her part of being a part of the sisterhood. And all of a sudden, it's just a challenge. Was it just a challenge when you were calling all these girls bitches because they were interested in Jeremiah or they kissed him? When you bent over backward to curse that girl out for kissing Jeremiah, was that not just a challenge? When you prejudge these women without even knowing their names or knowing who they are as people, how are you now not reciprocating the same kind of energy, loyalty, and standards? That's the problem that I believe Shelly has with Huda. I believe that had Huda not has put so many high expectations on the other girls in the villa when it came to Jeremiah, Shelly would not have been as upset. And even if she was as upset, it wouldn't like it wouldn't have been as warranted as it is now, because in the natural, in the real, in the truth of Love Island, Huda set those expectations, then failed to meet them. Also, why would you dance on this man, do him the way you did him, and not do the same thing to all the other men? How is it that the entire villa saw you and said you went too far, but you couldn't see that you went too far? As for Ace, he is also in the wrong. And I don't understand why people are saying, oh, Shelly isn't mad at Ace, but she's mad at Huda and she needs to be mad at her man. Are they not beefing right now? Like, are we watching the same show? Because Ace doesn't have a place to stand. When he was being Dora, exploring all around the world, Shelly was very respectful. Now she has a chance to be exploring. And now it's a problem. I feel like one thing that I can say about Love Island this season is that the women have been put at a disadvantage, to where it's been the men's choice this entire season. It's been like, it hasn't really been the women's choices this season. It's been more female bombshells coming in, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, than males. And even if the male bombshells come in, nobody is really interested in them like that. It's not multiple girls going after them like that. And I feel like Love Island did the women a disservice this season, because they're not bringing in, where are the men? Because the women are tea. It's the men that's the problem. And then I just have so much to say. But I'm definitely going to be writing something, because I feel like I articulate better when I write, and I can put all my thoughts down and then reorganize them. Whereas when I'm talking, it's just rambling. But I don't care what anybody has to say. If you are with Huda and against Shelly and Alondria, you definitely either lack critical thinking skills, lack empathy, or just are the kind of girl who will stand against women for men, the kind of girls who are male focused. That's 100% who you are, because she has never in this whole entire experience showed, like, she has said it. She said she's for the girls, but she has never actually shown it. Never. Because in what history of the villa have you ever seen people just calling bombshells bitches and all these kind of things, but without even knowing these girls? And then immediately after, when the girls show you that they're actually good people, you're gonna say, oh, that's why I love you. That's why I need movie night to come on. But yes, that was my little rambling. It is just a lot. And this is why I think I cut this part out of my previous vlog, but I said, like, I love watching reality TV because it teaches you so much about life that you don't need to experience on your own to learn from. It teaches you lessons you don't need to experience on your own to learn from. And this definitely teaches me that as a Black woman, as an assertive Black woman, as somebody who knows themselves, knows their worth, who's empathetic, who is educated, who has critical thinking, who is well-rounded, I do not need to be on reality TV. I do not, because the first thing, like, I already get mistaken for things that I am not in real life by people who do not even know me, just off of looking at me. I already get misread by people who don't know me or people who believe they know me all the time in real life. So imagine if I go on TV, it would be over with for me, because they would literally crucify me like they're doing Alondria and Shelly right now for making the smallest of mistakes, which I don't think is that bad. Like, maybe I'm being biased, but I haven't seen them do anything to the effect to warrant the hate that they are getting. I haven't seen it. I just haven't. But anyways, let me go get ready. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm probably just gonna wear something simple. It's hot as heck outside. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then also too, let us not forget that while these islanders are in Fiji having fun, living life, and being traumatized emotionally, we are back here in America, dealing with some very, very, very real issues. So while we're over here arguing in the comments, arguing with each other, calling this one a pick me, calling that one not a girl's girl, let's remember to be humans and fight for human rights and freedoms and keep ourselves informed. Because at the end of the day, that's a show that's going to end in a few weeks. What's happening now will not end if nobody is aware, if nobody's educated, if nobody is fighting. So let's focus on the important things that we're supposed to be focusing on and keep entertainment in the lane of entertainment and keep reality in the lane of reality. Please, everybody, focus on what's going on right now, because it's a lot going on. And I fear that all of these Love Island professors who have so much to say have no idea, or little to no idea, what is going on in real life and things that are going to affect them. But anyways, I digress. Okay guys, I'm back. I just decided to wear this top that I stole from Jade with some leggings. I mean biker shorts, they're not leggings. My hair is really shrunken right now because I did just moisturize it this morning, so the whole top is wet and shrunken, so my puff isn't really giving puff, but it's fine, completely fine. I'm gonna put some deodorant on. Need to re-up because you're going outside. You need to be putting as much on as you can. Like, you don't want to be musty on the outside. And then I'm gonna put on some sunscreen. I've been doing so many like simple necklace stacks lately. I still don't know if I'm gonna do an extra one today. I've been loving being like extravagant on my fingers and going really, really plain on my neck. You have seasons like that. And I also feel like too, the humidity, like the heat plays a part in that, because your neck is a part of you that gets like really, really hot. And once you're hot up here, it's just like so uncomfortable. So I feel like I like this. I feel like it's really simple, but it's also like really cute. I'm gonna put on my Pandora. Why are you so hard to open? Okay guys, so for my ring combo, I recently bought a few rings that are coming in the vlog that's being posted tomorrow. But these rings have become a favorite. Like, honestly, I wouldn't say. What do you want, Everly? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I wouldn't say they've replaced my my old favorites, which is this one and where's my other heart ring? And this one. These two are my favorite, like two of my favorite everyday rings. Like, I wear them every day. However, they kind of have been like on ice for a few days because I found a stack that I really, really like. Like, I really, really like them from these new rings that I bought. So the first one is this ring, and this is supposed to be like a dupe of the Cartier heart ring, but this actually has like heart-shaped engravements. And for tomorrow's video, I'm going to try to take like close-up pictures of some of these rings to make sure you guys can see the visuals. And then I have these two really simple tiny rings, and they have like 3 little diamonds in the center, and I just love to stack them. So the first thing I do is I put on the first one on this hand, and then my Cartier dupe, and then I put on the second little skinny ring to close it up. And I just feel like it is such a gorgeous, like, simple stack. And you guys know me, you know I love my chunky rings, but I've also been getting really, really drawn to like the simpler rings that I could stack more on my finger because I love a chunky stack. Now, this is a really, really simple way to wear this. However, I also take it a step up, and I have this cute little ring right here, which is two, 4 fingers making the heart. And I will put that ring on the bottom of this stack like this. And then these rings are not like perfectly fitting to my fingers, but they're so cute. And that just perfects that stack. Like, I just love it. So I've been wearing this particular stack of 4 rings for the past few days, and I have been in love. Like, I just love the stack so much. Also, finally, because I bought these ring grippers, or these ring resizers, whatever they're called, I've been able to wear my black child rings, which I also love. So they have taken over on my finger right here, which is where this ring normally goes. And I can also wear this ring right here too. And that's a really cute stack right here. Like, this is the it stack. So this stack is completed. And then my sister also bought me this ring, which normally this ring would, if it doesn't go on this finger beside this ring right here, it would normally go on this finger right here. However, I have fallen in love with this ring my sister bought me, and she has been taking precedence. And I also like to stack her with this shell ring that I recently purchased as well. And I put the shell ring on the bottom and then put this ring, so like that. And I just think that is so cute. I also tried to wear this one on this hand like this, and it is just so cute. So I've been loving the stacks, and I've been loving trying to be creative and all of that stuff. Like, oh. I actually don't think I'm gonna wear this one today because she is like, it's just too blingy. But I will wear this ring that my sister also inspired me to get, because I just love, my sister has like the perfect fingers for rings, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jelly. Like, I'm honestly a little jelly. But you know, who better than her to have those kind of fingers? Ooh, that's cute. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I like that. I like that. So yeah, this is a completed stack. This is the necklace, really simple, but you see how extra I am on my fingers? That's why I couldn't stay simple on the neck, because I feel like the hand jewelry is already a lot, and I just love it. And I have a pink bow to like catch up my hair. I don't have any other ribbons, so that's the only pink ribbon I have, so you guys are gonna have to deal with the clash of colors. But I am a pink girly, so by all means I need to be representing at all times. So yeah, let me see. This is the bag I'm going with today. I've been going with her for the past few days, and I just love her so much. Jade bought her for me. And you know, like, I love when people gift me things that I personally would never really pick up for myself, but I love, you know? Like, you know how sometimes you don't really have the vision for yourself, but other people do? I love that. But I just love to hang out with Jay. Like, I take any time I could get with her because she's leaving at the end of this month. And I don't know how I'm gonna handle it, because Jade and I have been like together since we met each other in Brawley 2021 or 2022. Yeah, 2021. And it's just been like, oh, it's just been like so crazy. Like, we have really trauma bonded. We've been like the best of friends, sisters for so long. We've been so close to each other for so long. So now that she's leaving, it's gonna take some time for me to adjust. But you know, I'm so excited for her to start on her new journey, and I'm so proud of her because, trust me, she has overcome a lot. She has proved many people wrong, and I'm just so proud of her, and I'm so happy to see like where life takes her on her new journey, the things that she's gonna accomplish, and yes, like the impact that she's gonna make. I'm so happy and I'm so proud. But I'm also so sad because she's not gonna be just a drive away. She's gonna be like a plane ticket or a few hours drive at the least. So that's gonna be hard for me to adjust to, but I am proud nonetheless, and I'm happy that she is going out there and following her dreams, and I'm happy that it's finally like coming into fruition. Like, you know, when you've seen somebody work so hard for something they've been talking about for years and years and years and years, and it's like finally happening, and it's just like, okay, it's like witnessing miracles happen in real time. And that's just one, very much inspirational, and it pushes you as a person to keep working for the things that you have, keep praying to God, keep believing in God, and keep having faith that He's going to make your dreams come true, regardless of what is happening in life, regardless of the blockages, the struggles, regardless of you leaving God, regardless of anything. Like, God will help you to make your dreams come true. You just have to have faith, you have to wait, and you have to work while you're waiting. I'm so proud of her. Okay guys, here's the fit. These sneakers I've had forever. Then this top, and then leggings. Really cute, really simple. Do 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 do, la di da. And then, of course, I got my cup. Walmart. Another angle. La da da. And then we're about to be at the door. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.